Yeah. Day 4 of my self-quarantine and still sick. Just a bummer. But we do what we do. At least no fever or anything, which is good. But definitely still sick. What do I have going on today? I'll be writing, watch another movie. We'll see how I feel a little bit later, but I'll try to work out. Yeah, it was especially during like my HIIT last night, my HIIT workout, like the cardio was even though it's not like super strenuous cardio, like nah, I was feeling that, like I was having trouble breathing, but it could just be because I'm just like not as fit, so that could be a thing. But yeah, try and work out later, and then applying for jobs, and just try to learn something today. Yeah, I woke up this morning and was looking through Facebook, and I saw a post about Donald Trump calling COVID-19 the Chinese flu, or the Chinese virus, calling it the Chinese virus. And someone had posted it, and there were a lot of people who were posting like, oh man, there are a lot of people who are posting, well, that's the correct name because it's from China, so it's called the Chinese virus. The facts are the facts, and sometimes that hurts people's feelings. And look, I get that the virus originated in China. Yes, I get that, okay? But the correct given name for it is the corona disease, COVID-19, or SARS-CoV-2. Those are the correct given names for it. And yes, we know it originated in China, but that's not the name that was given. And these people are saying the facts are the facts. Well, the facts are that this is the correct political given name for it. And to not call it by its correct name and to try and give it a sort of nickname, right? And addressing it to a certain type of people, it's creating a stigma towards not just the Chinese people, but Asian Americans in general, because sadly enough, people are very ignorant to tell the difference between different types of Asian races. So instead of just creating that one stigma towards Chinese people, well, when people go around in their daily basis, in their daily interactions, however much they're interacting now, when they see someone of Asian descent and they look Chinese, most people are going to then refer this Chinese virus to those Chinese looking people, or these Asian Americans, or these Asian people. And I feel like a lot of people who are not in the Asian community don't know the rise of aggression and in assaults and harassments towards Asian and Asian Americans since the beginning of this disease. And now with Donald Trump calling it the Chinese virus, it's only enforcing that sort of action towards Asian people, that sort of aggression towards Asian people. And the fact that people don't see that is very sad. When you're not using this name and instead you're using Chinese virus, you're spreading a negative stigma towards people who are otherwise innocent. I mean, look at the the name is called coronavirus, right? Or corona disease, and people have stopped drinking Coronas because of the name. And if people are ridiculous enough to do that, right? That they think because the name is associated with the Corona beer that they're gonna stop drinking Coronas, it blows my mind. Because if people are going to do that, people are going to avoid Coronas because it's called Corona disease, then by calling it the Chinese virus, imagine what that's going to do to people. Please don't be ignorant of the correct names of things, because you don't know who you're hurting. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna get my day started. Peace. Yo, what's up, y'all? So, the movie I'm watching today is Private Life. And yeah, if you never watched this movie, make sure to skip over the next section where I review it. And if you care for spoilers, please make sure to skip over the next section where I review. Yeah, this movie was also recommended to me by my brother. But I remember seeing a trailer for it a while back. And yeah, I think my brother actually sent me that trailer a while back. But gonna give it a watch, and yeah. So I've watched like a variety of different movies lately. Going from horror to sort of like psychological thriller to comedy. Yeah, I think this is like dystopian sort of drama. So this is more of like this is like a drama, but it takes place in our current time period. So I think so cool. All right, talk to you guys later. Peace. Yo, what's good? Ooh, let's get you out of the way. So I just finished up Private Life, and that is a phenomenal movie. Definitely requires some patience, but it really rewards you for sure, and highly recommend it. It's a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, and it's a very beautiful movie. Highly recommend it. It definitely made me tear up at points, and it's very well written. Yeah, again, like I've said before, like the writing was so good that like you couldn't find yourself, but like give yourself a moment to laugh at some points, because of the writing, you know, and the acting was phenomenal from everybody. Yeah, it is a beautiful movie, and I highly recommend. I think it's a touching story about it's like a coming to terms type of a movie, I'd say. Just in general. In this case, in the movie, they're talking about having a family. But in general, I'd say like the main theme is coming to terms, right? Coming to terms with certain things in your life, right? And it's a tough thing that we all have to go through, because I feel like I've said this before for another movie that I watched. I think like The Lobster. But similarly, this movie shows a lot, and in a current case scenario where you can picture it happening in someone's everyday life, either to themselves or to the people that they know. But it's basically about how sometimes you can really want something, but it doesn't happen for you, right? Doesn't mean you give up, right? But sometimes it brings you to a point of desperation where you're trying everything. You're trying every little method to make it work, and sometimes it just doesn't work out at the end, for several different reasons. And even after it doesn't work out, you don't give up, but you kind of come to terms with the reality, right? That maybe you need to look at alternative options, right? So yeah, like in this movie, it's basically about a couple who is having trouble having a child, or conceiving, and they want it to be more, I guess, like more or less traditional, where it's from both of them, you know. And they try an adoption route. It doesn't pan out, and that they saw that as kind of a sign where maybe they should give it a try again. And while they're waiting for another adoption opportunity, they just, you know, give it a try at the fertility method again, and it doesn't pan out again. And so they come to terms with going with a sort of donor situation where, you know, it can come from the male's sperm, but then they have a donor egg, and the female will be the one who carries the donor egg in her. And this was a tough moment in the movie, and brought a lot of conflict between the two characters in the couple, because, you know, if they adopt, right? If they adopt, then it's coming from neither of them, so they can feel a sort of equality, and they're like, it's not like one person's left out. But then, and if they try doing it like the traditional fertility way, then it's coming from both of them, and there's no sense of being left out. But when they try it this way, it kind of feels like there's a disconnect for the female, because nothing's coming from her. She's just hosting, you know, hosting this baby inside of her. When in, and there's a feeling of of being cast apart, because even though you're carrying this baby and it's going to be your baby, nothing is coming from your genetic side, you know, which is tough. And so they try this, they end up coming to terms with doing the donor route, right? And trying it that way, and it doesn't pan out again. And it's a tough story because it brings you through so many ups and downs. But at the end of them not having the opportunity to work it out with the donor, they come to terms with kind of like that maybe having a baby through like fertility methods and trying to have it come from them, maybe it's out of the option. And they come to terms with it and still keep trying, but are more patient with their life. And you know, and it comes from a very drastic moment in time with their donor, who was their niece. So, and they saw kind of like how, I feel like they saw kind of like how their own greed for what they wanted harmed somebody that they loved and cared about, you know. And after seeing that, it kind of humbled them a little bit to take a step back and just, you know, accept things as they are, and you know, come to terms with maybe they will, or maybe they won't have a family, but to be more patient with the adoption route. And it's a beautiful movie. It's also a beautiful movie about family and the inner workings of a family, whether it's positive or negative. You see it a lot with the relationship between the niece and her mother, and you kind of see that kind of disparity between the two of them, and that's a nice little like side tone to have in the movie, where kind of you see a lot of the different things that these characters have to go through, whether it's the relationship between the couple, whether it's the relationship between the couple and their niece, whether it's the relationship between the male and his brother, who is the stepfather of the niece, or the niece and her own family and her mother. There's a lot of different types of things going on, but they do a good job of keeping track of it and keeping it in a sort of organized way where you can understand all the different types of storylines, but they all connect into one major plot. And it's very beautiful. The characters are very well developed, the writing is excellent, and it definitely drives you to feel emotion. And as long as you're patient enough for the movie, it really rewards you. And I've noticed that a lot with movies now, and it's like, they don't give you everything in the first 30 minutes. But if you're patient enough to wait till the end and really observe until the end of the movie, you're going to see the connection between everything and really feel and delve yourself into that world. And it's beautiful once you give into that world and give into that patience. So highly recommend this movie. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It's very beautiful. I had originally given it a 7 out of 10, but then the ending was beautiful and the ending was perfect, and I almost cried at the ending, and it kept me. The ending, it went into the credits. They started playing the credits over the last scene, and I wanted to see what was going to happen next. But that's kind of the unpredictability of their life, right? And you don't really know, and it makes you want more, but that's it. That's all you get. And it's beautiful. So highly recommend this movie. 8 out of 10. Please go give Private Life a watch. It's amazing. All right. There is a sort of a online improv thing that one of my classmates sent me tonight at 6 p.m. Totally forgot, but I'll participate in that. And after that, I guess I'll work out and then call it a night. But for the time being, I'm gonna write and send in some job applications. So cool. That's cool. Only from a distance. Hey y'all. So yeah, just finished up the session, and it was super interesting doing improv on online format. Really cool. It was a lot of fun. Nice way to laugh and get to know some people. I think one of the biggest takeaways from that experience I took was like the importance of listening, because especially in video chat, like whenever you video chat one of your friends or something like that, or if you have a group chat with your friends, like it can get messy with like everyone talking over each other. So that was like a really cool experience, and to really train your ears and pay attention to what other people are saying, because you can't really use your physical action too much. So it's a very different type of improv, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So hopefully they do it again, and yeah, super excited for the next session of those. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna work out and then eat dinner. I guess that's the plan, and then do some more writing. I got a good amount of writing done before the session, so really happy about that. I feel like I'm making some progress on this script. So yeah, 4 days to finish, right? I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, about 3.5 days to finish. So we'll see what happens. Cool. Yeah, today I'm doing abs for my workout, so I am not freaking ready for that. But see, I'm still like super sore from yesterday. Like for some reason my sides are really sore, and like my shoulders, it's like really tight to really like move my body around, move my arms around. So yeah, but yeah, I'll take you guys through day 13 of my workout, and yeah, this is going to be all abs, so it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Cool. Peace. Yo, what up, y'all? Okay, let's see. Hopefully this is a good angle. So, alright, so this is gonna be ab workout for today. So this is our first superset. So we're gonna start with rollover crunches, and we're gonna be doing 20 of those and then 1 minute rest. And after that, we're going to do switch jump lunges, and we're going to do 20 of those as well. And then I believe it's asking for 20 on each side, so that's what we're going to go for. And then 4 sets of those. But we're not going to take the minute rest until after doing the 2 together. So it's a superset. So we're going to do 20 rollover crunches and 20 switch jump lunges, and then after that, we're going to do a 1 minute rest and do it again. 4 sets. Cool. Cool. Alright. 3 more sets. Yeah. Alright. So next, I have 15 heel taps on each side for a total of 30. Supersetted with 10 burpees. After that, 1 minute rest. Cool. This is your second superset. Alright. 10 seconds. Alright, 3 more sets. Peace. Whew. Alright, y'all. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, next one. Third superset. Doing 15 side jackknives, 15 on each side. After that, 10 tuck jumps, then 1 minute rest. Alright. Whew. Let's go. Those are probably garbage. It's okay. Alright. 3 more supersets. Peace. Alright, y'all. Alright. Last exercise. Whew. Our last superset. We're doing 15 advanced planks. And after that, doing 25 mountain climbers. 25 on each side, so a total of 50. And then 1 minute rest. 4 supersets. Okay. Let's go. Those suck. Alright. Alright, let's finish up. Those are advanced planks. They suck. So for an advanced plank, you're not supposed to lift your butt. Instead, you're supposed to lift your lower back. And like when you actually do it, man, it really hurts. Ooh, you can really feel it on your hips. Like your lower back and like, I guess obliques. Man, this shit sucks. And when you use it in your butt, you feel it more in your legs. So try to make sure you use your lower back, because that shit hurts. It looks like I didn't really do anything, but man, it hurts. Peace. 3 more sets. Okay, y'all. Okay, so last thing we're doing is a little ab circuit. 1 minute for each exercise with a 30-second break in between each exercise. We're starting off with 1 minute of mountain climbers and 1 minute of weighted V-ups. Don't have too much of weight, but this will do. I'd say that this is about like 5 pounds or less. No, this is probably like 2.5. But yeah, I don't really have anything heavier, so that's what we're doing. And then 1 minute general plank. All right, y'all. Cool. We're gonna start in 20 seconds. Okay. 1 minute mountain climbers. Weighted V-ups. Let's go. Put this on the backside. 5 seconds. One more. 1 minute general plank, and we're done. I cannot breathe. I'm so wet right now. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm literally so sweaty right now. Alright, y'all. That's it. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna stretch out and finish up. Finished up at 47 minutes. Not too bad. Peace. Ooh, man, I'm sweaty as fuck. What up, y'all? Alright, body check. So just finished day 13. That workout sucked. I'm sweating so much, but it was a good workout. Oh man. Alright, body check. First angle. Cool. I really don't know if I'm making any progress, in all honesty. I feel like I kind of am, but I mean, it hasn't even been 2 weeks yet. Tomorrow will mark 2 weeks. But you gotta be patient and just keep at it. I'm not gonna see results right away, but I just gotta keep going. Whew, fuck. I really do feel like this is getting tighter, but every time I watch the video afterwards, I see nothing. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's just keep it up. All right, here's my fat. Cool. All right, and second angle. Then I'm gonna eat, meditate, and probably do some studying, and then call it night. So maybe write a little bit. Cool. All right, second angle. Cool. All right, day 13. It's what it is. Let's keep it up. So, day 13 of my workout journey. So, peace, y'all. What's good, y'all? So, just finished up taking a shower and stuff. I'm exhausted. Yeah, did a lot of stuff today. Well, in terms of like work, applied to a good amount of jobs. Did a good amount of writing, watched a movie, worked out, so, and talked to some people on the phone, so it's a pretty good day overall. Yeah, and I also did that little online improv session, so that was like really dope. So yeah, today was a pretty good day. Yeah, other than that, don't really have too much to say. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. I've been saying this every day, but hopefully tomorrow. Like for the most part, it's pretty much gone, I feel. But we'll see how I feel when I wake up in the morning again. But hopefully I'll be better tomorrow. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Have a good night. Peace.